Hi everyone, Evren Ghost here, and this time we're talking about the 2026 edition of Warhammer Skulls. The showcase presented a lot of stuff, so I'm condensing it here with some highlights, focusing on the major games and leaving out advertisements like chairs or vinyl soundtracks. I'll explicitly mention the publishing date for the games that have won. The show opens with Owlcat Games presenting the Dark Heresy beta, available from the moment Skulls aired, and announcing the release date for Rogue Trader's third DLC, The Infinite Museion, coming out on June 11th. In Dark Heresy, we wear the shoes of an Inquisition acolyte, investigating heresy cases and the appearance of the Tyrant Star in the Calixis sector. It's a party-based CRPG, and I've already made a few videos on the alpha version. To participate in the beta, as it was for the alpha, you need to be a founder, essentially pre-ordering the game in its collector or developer digital pack editions. Rogue Trader DLC 3 revolves around the figure of Trazyn, the iconic Necron curator and archivist who has an interest in the Von Valancius dynasty. The DLC comes with a new companion, Iogun Februs, a Mechanicus Manipulus with a dark past, and a whole new mechanic regarding augmentations. We'll delve into one of Trazyn's vaults and gain access to a new zone on the ship called the Sector Bionica, where you can augment your character and your crew for maximum combat effectiveness. I'm surely covering both the Dark Heresy beta and the Infinite Museion, but let's move on to what other games were presented. Speed Freaks is a game now available on consoles, all about the world of chaotic orc racing. Different game modes are included, from Death Rally to Kill Convoy, and it supports crossplay. It promises a level editor, a workshop, and the ability to customize your vehicles. It looks very fun, and how could it not be when orcs, vehicles, and insanely dangerous races are all in the mix? Even the Warhammer Classic games brought back to life by Snag found their way into the showcase, with discounts on Steam and GOG to match. Over 20 titles have resurfaced, including the original Dawn of War, Mark of Chaos, and Fire Warrior. Mechanicus 2 is back, after its announcement 2 years ago. The tactical RPG is out now, having the tech priests of Mars fight against the Necrons over sacred technology and territorial ambitions. This time you can also play as the Necrons in their own campaign. The spectacular Bullet Heaven Warhammer Survivors has been officially presented too. Remember the hit Vampire Survivors? Its developer Poncle, or Poncle since it's Italian like me, has worked in partnership with Orok Digital, known for Boltgun, to give us the Warhammer version of the legendary game. The Death Guard, the Blades of Khorne, a Great Unclean One, and more all found their place in this crazy game. Even if I haven't covered it on the channel, I've played Vampire Survivors, and I bet this one is going to be just as addictive and fun as the original. Boltgun is back in all its pixelated glory, with Boltgun 2 coming soon. A playable demo is out now, so you can have a taste of the adrenaline-fueled retro-style boomer shooter, which also has a fantastic kick-ass soundtrack.
By bolt or blade, the wicked shall fall. The Emperor demands that.
The original Boltgun is coming to mobile too, in its boom version. Now you can blast innocent heretics on your bus stuck in traffic during your morning commute. The turn-based tactical game Battlesector is receiving an Ultramarines DLC and is free to play during the Skulls week. The highly anticipated Dawn of War 4 now has an official release date, September 17th. It also comes with a roadmap detailing further add-ons and expansions, planned through spring 2027. Get back to Kronos and engage in battle again on the war-torn planet, featuring the Blood Ravens, Dark Angels, Adeptus Mechanicus, Necrons, and Orcs. I hope it will be good, since the first game was really exemplary, and a cherished memory from some 20-something years ago. The mobile game Tacticus enters a Kronos-themed event. The campaign pits the Dark Angels against the Necrons, and features Lionel Johnson as a new guild raid boss, while Captain Cyrus of the Blood Ravens joins the Last Stand mode. The Total War franchise couldn't miss the event, including a character pack for the Tiger Warriors of Cathay for Total War 3, and briefly presenting Total War Armageddon, with Commissar Yarrick talking over a screen, and confirming he'll take the fight to Gazku, probably the most influential war boss of the 31st millennium, the one who reduced the high world of Armageddon to a never-ending battlefield. Near the tail end, but no less important, the wildly successful Space Marine 2 is receiving a free update and a new DLC with a new operation, a new weapon, a plethora of appearance modifications, and the Iron Hands chapter making their grand entrance. All of it is available now. Darktide adds a new DLC with the character class, the Skitarii, joining the battle for the survival of Tertium. It will be available on June 23rd with a new deluxe edition, a new expedition area, while the Traitor Vanguard and the Cultist Vanguard arrive as new enemies. An interesting new addition to the roster seems to be Warhammer Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, promising to have you play a sneaky, stabby Skaven assassin. It's a dark and gritty 2D stealth and action platformer in which you'll start at the bottom and slay your way to the top. It's going to be published in 2027. Chaos Gate Deathwatch doesn't have a release date yet. It's going to be the sequel to Demon Hunters, a turn-based tactical game in which, as Interrogator Bastian Wrath, you lead the team straining to maintain the stability of the Tyrian Expanse, where alien threats lurk at every corner. You'll face 7 enemy factions, with what is promised as deep customization and 9 classes to choose from. Some collaborations have been announced too, like adding the Deathcore of Krieg cosmetics to Rust on consoles, with more to be revealed for Helldivers 2 later this year. That's pretty much everything we can glean from this year's Warhammer Skulls event, showcasing a plethora of games for a wide audience. I hope you found this quick highlights video helpful. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more reviews, guides and highlights. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.